Hey guys, it is Brent again, and thought I'd do just a quick video tonight. Did the one on the AD&D top 5 books that of my top 5, and I'm going to do one for 4th edition and 5th edition, but I'm also going to do one for each edition's modules. Like I said, I'm not going to do 2nd edition or 3rd edition because I never played those, and I don't have a dog in the hunt, so not really fair. So before we get going here, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Also subscribe. When I hit 50 viewers, I am going to give a random giveaway. Haven't really decided what it is I'm going to give away yet, but I will give something away to one of the 50 viewers. So definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. The quicker we can get to 50, the quicker I can give it away. So, without further ado, my top 5 of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons modules. Alrighty, so I will go from 5 to 1. And number 5 for me is L2, The Assassin's Knot. It's a murder mystery. Who does not like a murder mystery? You're trying to find out who killed the Baron. So you and your party go out and come across probably more than you bargained for. And so it was a well played, really enjoyed module. And number 4 on my list is C1, The Hidden Shrine of, and I'm going to mess this up, and I apologize to whoever I'm going to offend. Please don't hit the unlike button and yell at me. I already admit that I messed this up. It is The Hidden Shrine of Tamoachin. So, I apologize. It is a pyramid in the jungle. So, how cool is that? A lot of different levels on it, a lot of different fun, so cannot go wrong. Number 3 is B4, The Lost City. Again, it's a hidden city in the desert. This one does hit home for me because this was actually the first dungeon I ever went through. Thumbs up to Richard. Thumbs up to David. My buddy David, he was also in the Air Force. He was in Germany, and he was in Germany, I think, for 3 years or so. And he told me he ran that particular module like 20 times while he was there. So he's well versed in the Lost City. So many more things in that module that meets the eye. So I'm not gonna, and you must like, why aren't you talking more about it? Because I don't want to give out any spoilers in case you guys have not been through it. I don't want to spoil your fun. These modules are they were a blast. So I truly do like them. Number 2 on my list, and some are gonna go, what? Why? It was B Solo, Ghost of Lion Castle. And that one, a dead wizard lurks around his former castle, waiting for his apparent heir. I like solo gaming. Okay, I liked it back then because, all right, where I was at, I was in the Air Force, security police, and where I was at, when they found out that I played D&D, I got a lot of ribbon because it wasn't macho type of. It was the same type of thing that you got when the jocks found out that you played it in high school. Same thing happened in the military. When I went overseas, I never got to play And I was talking to David about this the other night. Never really got to play. I was in Iceland. I was on a little bitty radar site in the middle of nowhere called Rockville, and we had 100 people that lived on the site with us. Main base was about 20-ish miles from us, and we weren't. I mean, we could only get there by bus, unless you had your own private car, which I didn't. And we had a curfew. We had to be back on our bases by 10 p.m. unless you were staying overnight somewhere. So me playing a game on main base wasn't really an option, and I never found out if anybody played on my radar site. Again, we only had 100 people. That was officers enlisted included, and the 10 women that lived on the base with us as well. And we had 10 Navy guys that lived on base that were a part of the Navy post behind us. So I never found out anybody who played. So B Solo, Ghost of Lion Castle. So I did like it. I've ran it not too that long ago. Again, it's still a lot of fun. So there's my little military story for you. And number one on my list, and if anybody who knows me, you're gonna like, well, I knew this one. This was a no-brainer. It is I6 Ravenloft. I6 Ravenloft to me is absolutely my all-time favorite module of any edition at any time. And I go back to that one because I remember playing it. David is my DM, his brother James, and I don't even remember who all was in there with us, but I remember playing, and I'm the one that bought the module. I seen the cover, the iconic cover of it, and David did such a great job of DMing this module. At some point, we're like, is it a vampire? Is he not a vampire? What's going on? David did an outstanding job of DMing. He doesn't think he does, but he really did an outstanding job. And we had a complete and utter blast. We played straight through. We didn't even stop. I don't even know how long it took us. It was probably one of those things where James's parents were gone. We were left by ourselves. I came over, and we just started and didn't stop until we were done. So I have so many fond memories of running that module with my friends, and it's a great module, and it will never be replaced as my top one of any edition ever of any RPG. So it just holds that place with me. And that really is my top 5, and I'll just go back over them. 5 was L2, the Assassin's Knot. 4 is C1, Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. Sorry, guys. Number 3, B4, the Lost City. Number 2, B Solo, Ghost of Lion Castle. And number 1, I6 Ravenloft. And I was like, what happened to Keep It the Borderlands or Into the Unknown? I didn't play those back then. Okay, I mean, I've read through them and stuff. They're great. I just didn't have a personal connection back then, so it just didn't make my list. They're excellent modules. And again, I'll say this again: my top 5 may not necessarily be your top 5, and that is perfectly fine. There is no problem with that. So, yeah, whatever your top 5 is it's special to you, just like this list is special to me. So, coming up next, I will be doing the top 5 books of 4th edition with the top 5 modules of 4th edition. And I'll do the same for 5th edition. I may even do the 4th edition books and modules at the same time, just so I don't have a 5-minute video or what have you. So, got that coming up. been looking at restarting my very intricate white box campaign. It involves white box, Operation White Box, and White Star, which is the sci-fi setting in white box. So I'm trying to get that back up and running. I would love to have 6 players in that. So I am looking now to be doing it on Discord and Albell Rodeo. So yeah, I'm trying to get that up and going. Again, we were doing it, wow, year plus ago, and it kind of fizzled out after 1 or 2 settings. Like, you know, life happens during the pandemic. You know, we can only do online stuff, so it makes it hard. I heard DM James mention earlier that D&D only counts if you're around a table. There's a lot of truth there. Sitting around a table playing D&D is absolutely the best way to play, but if you can't play online, well, got to do what you got to do. So again, it's going to wrap up this one. Thank you guys for viewing. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 50 so I can give something away to somebody. And until next time, game on.